Yeah, I'm David Robinson, the father of geologist Daniel Cornelius Robinson. We're out here to do a candlelight vigil on behalf of my son, and also to bring light into other families who are going through similar situations. So thank you. I'm thanking everybody who's out here to support. We need to stand in solidarity to bring attention to this case and to make a statement.
Oh, I'll be your shelter, I'll be your armor. I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. I will never stop marching to reach you in the middle of the hardest fight. It's true, I will rescue you.
Daniel Robinson went missing 4 months ago. This is the last photo his family has of him. He's a 24-year-old geologist, last seen leaving his job site in Buckeye, Arizona.
As the Gabby Petito homicide case garners national attention, another young person has been missing for nearly 3 months, and his family is desperate to find him. 24-year-old Daniel Robinson, a geologist, was last seen on the morning of June 23rd, leaving his work site in the desert of Buckeye, Arizona.
David Robinson had only one thought on his mind as he drove the nearly 1,800 miles from his South Carolina home to Phoenix.
I had to find my son, and I'm still searching for him. Thank you guys for joining in this morning. I am coming this morning just to give a run through on the pleasehelpfinddaniel.com website to help everybody who want to come to the site and learn all about the information that is on the site. It's very crucial to utilize the website pleasehelpfinddaniel.com for all your informational needs, and also how you can help, and how you help in many ways, whether it's signing the petition, to donating, to volunteer to search. There's also a tab on there, volunteer to search in other ways. And also there's the print the flyers to events tab. So I want to get right to it. I'm going to pull up the website itself. This is the pleasehelpfinddaniel.com website. If you come on there, you'll see this as the front page. I will make it bigger for you guys to see it. This is it right here. Again, if you want to come, when you first come on the page here, you will see the name up here, pleasehelpfinddaniel.com. You have all the tabs up here to tell you about ways you can help in my efforts to find my son. And here on the bottom screen here, of course, you see the tip line here. You can click this button, and it will take you to the anonymous and non-anonymous tip line, where, like I say, you can either call that phone number that's located right here behind me, or on the bottom of the screen there, or you can also text the word tip. Like I tell you guys before, you can text the word tip to this number, where you can stay anonymous if you like, or like I said, either or. It gives you the option, either way you look at it. So there you go down the bottom screen. See how the screen search change here. Also, when it changes, you can hit the button here to volunteer. volunteer now. So to help in helping our searches, that's a tab. It changes every so often, so you guys can utilize that. All right, I'm gonna go down just a little tad so we can kind of rush right through here. You have this tab here, this little banner right here, this banner that's going across here. This will keep you updated with what's going on now. As you know, I canceled my searches for tomorrow on this weekend. I will have a search next week, and that's on April the 2nd. And I'm doing the searches every other week. So it'll be April 2nd. The next week following that will not be a search, and then the next on and on and on until further notice. Now I do have a slight change also that may come. That change may be that the time. Right now you see it here. It says 7:45 a.m. I think we're going to push that back to 6:45 a.m. or probably even 5:45 a.m. But most likely at 6:45 a.m. And the reasons why we brought it up to 7:45 a.m. because of the weather change and also the daylight. It's very dark in the morning, so we had to give it more daylight, and also it helps because the desert was cold out there in the winter months. Now we're back in the spring, and things are heating up really quickly. So the way that we compensate for that is to bring this time, like I say, back to 6:45 a.m. and hopefully, we'll be having that starting next week because I'm looking at the weather, trying to monitor that now and make that decision. Again, right up here at the top, that banner there, like I said, it explains what's happening here with the searches. And then all the information here comes right after that about the searches. The next special operations search will be on April the 2nd, 2022, off of Sun Valley Parkway. That's right here in Buckeye, Arizona, for those who may be traveling into town to help. Because what I'm doing also with this search being split off, I'm really working on trying to get more participation. I know you guys, it's been 9 months. My son if he's out there somewhere, I need to recover him. So you guys, it's very important that you guys, if you came out to the search before in the past and you haven't been out for a long time since the summer, because the summer we have a lot of people out there. And if you get this message, if you was out there in the summer, please come back. Please come back. We all family. I know you gave all you can give at the time, but I really need those numbers to really completely finish this desert off. The numbers have been drilling it down, and when that happens, it takes even longer to search areas that could have been searched. So you guys can come out there. I'm really grateful if you do. The safety briefing, again, will start at 7:45 a.m. All law enforcement, Buckeye. This is always here for the Buckeye Police Department. All law enforcement, the Buckeye Police especially, is welcome to every search. Please come out and join us. I encourage you to attend and require the safety briefing. That's for everyone. If you guys want to come out to the searches, please come at 7:45. Like I said, the time may change. I'll change this website Sunday. I'll make that decision on the time change. I'm trying to look at the weather now. Most likely it will change from 7:45 here to 6:45 for the safety briefing, and then it'll be 7 o'clock instead of 8 for the actual search. 7 o'clock is, sometimes we waiting on more people to show up. Sometimes we're running late ourselves, so that varies on the time that the searches actually start. But because it depends on how long our safety briefing is and things we may have to put out that morning. Okay, next, you have the flyer distribution. That's always in the afternoon after the main search. This is going on every week. The next one I have April 2nd, but we will have one tomorrow. We'll have one tomorrow. I'm going to change this off the website. It'll be every week. So it'll be even this weekend here. If you guys want to, most likely we won't be passing out flyers this week, but you can come to that location right here. You'll see it says 705 East McDowell at 3:15. I will be there to give you the flyers if you want to take these flyers and take them to your prospective cities. That's what I need you guys do. But as in the search itself on flyer distribution itself, going out and pass these flyers out in the cities with me, we will not be doing that. This will be on the April the 2nd. The next time I do that. So far it will be tomorrow, but only just for pickup. So you guys can come out there and do that. Location again is 705 East McDowell Road right here in Phoenix, Arizona. Come out and grab those flyers and distribute it in the cities. That's what will be on the 2nd. Okay, you come down here. I'm gonna skip the little tabs for a minute here so you guys can follow me along. Right here is more information about the searches. If you click this right here, it'll take you to the search page. I'm not going to click it right now, but everything that you see highlighted in red will take you to something. For the search for Daniel, please volunteer to search for Daniel Robinson this Saturday. It'll be for, like I said, April the 2nd. Our search operation will be focused on both foot searches as well as off-road vehicles. The city's flyer distribution will be focused on spreading awareness to the general public. Please come out and grab your flyers to distribute everywhere, wherever you live and travel. So that's the reason why I say tomorrow it will be just that. If you can come out and grab these flyers and distribute them, back to your communities. If you're traveling, that'll help, because I'm trying to get everywhere in the United States, not just here in Arizona, but everywhere. We will be meeting for our special operations searches for Daniel on Saturday morning. Again, April the 2nd at 7:45. Like I said, that time may change. Most likely will change to 6:45. So be looking for that on Sunday. That's the day mostly when I change the website for the coming weekend. The meeting location would be at Sun Valley Parkway and Cactus Road, for off-road vehicles, horses, and drones. The second location of specialized search dedicated to line searches, because I'm trying to separate those. That's why I call them specialized search, because we have special things and for each one, for the vehicles and also for the line searches. However, that's why I'm saying what happens here for the line searches is subject to change. Right now, line searches and also the people utilizing ATVs, horses, UTVs, and things like that. We all be working together right now, because I don't have any specialized separation of the line searches and the UTV vehicles. So line searches will be meeting at Sun Valley Parkway and Cactus Road. Also, same location as well. This search varies in locations as needed, and that's what I was explaining. It'll be as needed. If I had, hey, we need to go do a line search at a different location from everyone else, I would notate that on that Sunday and Monday before that weekend come. The search will be from 7:45 until noon. That's all the searches in the desert out there. Time subject to change based on the weather and daylight. And that's what I'm saying again. Most likely I will be changing that time because we're already in spring now, and we're coming to a lot of heat. And that will make a big difference right now. So again, that's where things can change. We will be meeting for the organized city flyer distribution on 4/2. That's the distribution that we're going out. I mean, that we'll be going out there to pass those out. That will be on April the 2nd. But like I said, again, tomorrow, if you guys want to just grab flyers, I'm making a special trip out there, and you guys will be out there to grab those flyers and take them back to your prospective cities or wherever you want to take them to pass them out. I really appreciate you come grab them. Saturday evening at 3:15, the meeting place will be 705 East McDowell Road in Phoenix. If you click on this hyperlink there, it will take you to the map, the Google map, for you to get the directions to the location. Note, this weekend will be a flyer pickup only, local distribution for those who want to walk with me in teams. And, that's why we're going to start having that coming April the 2nd. It could be both. It's going to be both. You guys want to pass out the flyers, and you want to take some you don't want to pass out with us and you just want to take them with you and go, you can do that also. We are in need of both line searches and those who have 4x4 vehicles and off-road. I know it sounds redundant, but I'll let you guys know we need that. That can be used. Those with drones and other specialized equipment are welcome. I mean, I need everything. Anybody can contribute any kind of way, and they have specialized, especially these nonprofit organizations who have better ways of searching and have better equipment and devices. They are welcome too. We need searches in areas needed to be double checked and unchecked area. You go to the set the map, you can see different color coded. Those are designed to tell us what have been searched and what have not, how they've been searched, whether it was just with UTVs, ATVs, or we actually have the the other searches. So again, on this website, you come back farther down, and this will give you the whole bio of the section here. Give you the bio of my son's case to let so that you guys can know, can remember the storyline. I'm not gonna go through it right now. That storyline, of course, you come all down, saying how you can help, how have you help. That's a little section describing how you help, and of course, got the little videos at the end. However, you also have on the right hand side here all the videos on this point. Some up to date videos. I'm going to be adding more today, but this is the last one, of course, from the kind of like visual. Usually, when you come on the page, this has already been planned, but I went ahead to this case and to make a statement. I went ahead and cut it off because I was going to do this tutorial. But when you come on the page, that is automatic planned. So if you hear that, when you come on the page, you scroll down. That's where it's at. You can turn it off from there because it's automatic start on its own as soon as you come up on this page. Again, I'm back at the top of the page, and I was coming here because I want to get down these buttons here. Like I said, you come on the page here. This is the main page. Please help finddanny.com. Of course, you see the banner again. You see the information there about the searches. But what you do is you come down here, and you see right here say click here for special operations search location. If you're not wanting to do that, you just want to do the flyer. You came on. Please help find Daniel for the flyers. That's what the second button is for. And what these buttons will take you out to another page, or like this one in the green, the dark green, the green in color, that would take you to the map, the Google map, to get to East McDowell Road, how to get to the flyer distribution. That would be at 3:15 every Saturday at on East McDowell, 705 East McDowell Road in Phoenix. So I'm gonna click on the first one first, so you can see what I'm talking about here. You click on that button there. Let's see if I can get it going. Okay, there we go. Take you to the search page. The volunteer the search page. Come down the volunteer the search page. You'll see first what I wrote there on Twitter. This is to my son, and this is to those who are out here could understand. Of course, like I said, the music will play on its own. There's a video, of course, of the searches. It's definitely highlight what was out there on the searches. Kind of give you an idea of the terrain and things like that. Starting with my son's vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the sound off of this, and just go ahead and let it play so you can see what I'm saying. This is actually been created by Gisela K off of Grizzly True Crime, and I'm really thankful for her putting this together, this video here. So I give her that let you all know that she's the one who created that for me, and I'm grateful for her doing so. We have the drone footage there. Like I said, you can see the terrain and things like that. You can watch that video, really good video. Okay, you got the desert specialized search operations here. It's right here. If you want to click this button here, again, that'll take you to the map. Location for the line searches under specialized. That's it's be given separate, but it's going to right now. Like I said, if you see that, it'll be another line here. If I have a different location, I would add it right here on that Sunday following that search. Okay, you got the flyer distribution will continue weekly. That would be no change. Hopefully, the flyer distribution will always stay the same, so you don't have to worry every weekend on Saturdays at 3:15, unless something else come along. I have a different event or something I have to attend to. I will let you know. Like I said, everything come out of Sunday, Sunday night at least, and then if all else fell early Monday morning, their changes will be there. The Saturday specialized operations search, you need to read this. For 4/22 will begin at 7:45 a.m. and the city flyer distribution will be at 3:15. Now, I'll keep saying this over and over again. You probably see it repeats itself over and over again because people come on the page and they look at different areas. So I want to make sure nothing is missed. So that's why you see me repeat it over and over and over again. So you have the times. All the times had to be changed. So you can imagine I had to go through this sometimes, and it's been times where I actually end up missing the section somehow. So if you see that, hey, just go with the one you see the most, and then I'll go ahead and fix it when it's somebody making it aware, apparent to me, because sometimes I get overwhelmed. The goal for the city flyer distribution is to pass out the flyers in every city in Arizona with a major focus on the homeless population and the general community for awareness. Now, also, I need to add that the flyer distribution, that's why I ask you guys to take it with you, no matter if you're traveling, to pass them out, because I'm trying to get every city in the United States, every state. And that's because, so you never know. The person who's seen something or heard something may have moved that day or moved sometimes near that day, and they'll know that I'm out here still looking for Daniel. And if they get that word, they will say something and hear something, hopefully. And also, of course, the news cycles only cover my son's story because they look for something new. So, that helps also with get my son's name out there. Now I'm getting down to these buttons. These buttons will, like I said, that first button on the main page brought you to this page. This is for the first button is for the you click there for direction for the special operations search for people who just utilizing the ATV, UTVs, vehicles and drones, those type deals. Also, the second button is for the special operations searches also. Only difference is that just for the line search only. And the reason why I tell you that it's got them separated because sometimes it's gonna come times depending on the investigation that line searches may be somewhere else. May not even be on Sun Valley Parkway like we did one time before. Maybe in a different location here in Arizona. So who knows where this investigation would take us. So that's what that reserved for, and it would have a different location. But all of these buttons are location buttons. The one on the bottom down there, that is the click for direction to the city flyer distribution. That green button on the bottom, and that would take you to East McDowell Road here in Phoenix, behind the Walgreens there. So you guys, if like I said, I'm gonna click on this first one here. Well, Mel, before I go on these buttons, I want to go down here to the volunteer search. When you come on the volunteer page, you need to sign in for the search. The volunteer for the search, it'd be great if you sign this form because we'll know who's coming. We know some information that's needed, like the name, the last name, the phone number. You can select the reason why we need to know this carrier type because there's a lot of we're trying to figure out people who lose signals and things like that out there. So that's very helpful information for us. The email is definitely required. That is informational for you guys, so you can know when you have the net searches and things like that. And also, for us to communicate with you. Are you signing up for the flyer city distribution or the flyer pickup? Saying if so, skip the remaining questions. The flyers. Also the flyers can be picked up at the desert searches. So if you're out there in the desert search, you don't want to come to the city distribution. You can also just simply pick them up there, and then you can also click this that you're just there to sign up for the city flyer distribution or the flyer pickup. So you can do either or by pushing yes. If you're not, you're doing both the distribution and the specialized surgery out there in the desert. You want to do both. You click that no and say no, I'm doing both. So okay, the special operations desert searches will last from 7:45. Like I said, this might change, maybe from 6:45 to 11. That's pretty much what it most likely going to be coming next week. But for now, that's what I have, depending on the weather. I'm looking at it now. We're talking with my logistics slash search coordinator, Evan Short, and we'll make a decision on that. Are you able to stay and assist the entire time? And the reason why we need to know that is because if you have plans to leave, we want to make sure we really let you know you need to sign out. And I'll get to that sign in and sign out sheet to you next soon. Do you have any FRS radios that you can bring? No, none is required. It's not required. And the reason why we ask that because we do sometimes have limited supplies on radios. I have radios for those who don't have radios. We mounted to channel 8 on those FRS radios. However, it's easier if you guys have some, that kind of help with supply chain. So thanks so much. Will you be using 4x4s or any form of off-road vehicle, a horse, etc.? I mean, I've seen people come out with horses to, you name it, to help search it. So if you guys are bringing your 4x4 type vehicle, Jeeps and UTVs, ATVs, that session is for you. So we can have a count, pretty much to know how many because a lot of times people don't fill out this form, and I'm getting people back to these forms because this is very important for our searches. People haven't used this form, and a lot of times when we get there to the searches in the morning, we make plans on Wednesday how the search need to go, but everything changes. We have to get all these different plans and kind of be able to be flexible because it depends on the numbers that we have. We kind of always caught off guard by the numbers. Sometimes there's a lot of people, and then sometimes it's barely any people there at searches lately. Which specialized operations search will you like to join? You got a choice. Even if you have a UTV, ATV, you just don't want to use your vehicle. You don't have to use your vehicle to go off road and some of these areas that we really need to search. out there because it's hard to get on foot. And also, we need these UTVs, ATV type vehicles to help get the line searches to certain locations. And we're working on that in the future because logistically, we do need line searches. We need line searches in other areas, but logistically, it's kind of hard because, like I say, you can't get there. And it's easier if we can get enough off-road vehicles like that, people who don't mind shuttling, help shuttle people over to certain areas and shuttle them back. So that goes again with the length of time you're willing to stay, so we can know we have those resources and stuff like that. So all the stuff is very important. The line searches. If you say you just want to do a line search in special location, that's the reason why I say the meeting place varies. That's in right there, the note is because 1 week you say, hey, we're doing this on Sun Valley Parkway, and then I might change it. Hey, look, yeah, we need to go here because the investigation says this. And this is to say if you're willing to do that, you know what I'm saying? So you can click that. Okay, then the line search will be conducted at various locations. See that you may be asked to meet at a location away from Sun Valley Parkway. Are you a nonprofit or private investigation firm, law enforcement? We would like even Buckeye. If they come on and they want to come out into my searches, this would be good for them right here. This area is for them. And also for the private investigation firms. I had some that came out of California before. And I had anybody nonprofit. I haven't had any of those yet that come out as far as I know. And but you guys do that, and then you just click here to sign up. Of course, you go farther down. You got the GoFundMe here. There's a link to the GoFundMe, and also you have the reward page there, and also more information down the bottom about the searches. Of course, the video can come up just for you guys to be able to see. So please read all of that, and that's it for this page. Now, to go back to these buttons, like I was saying, the first one, again, is for the specialized operations searches, and that's for the all-terrain vehicles like UTVs, ATVs, horses, you name it, even the drones. Guys, you can do drone guys, you can do both line searches or the UTV, but we usually try to characterize you guys with the UTV, ATVs because most time the drones are away from the line searches. Line searches are a lot different. It's more detailed, and there's people on the ground. So I usually carry my own drone when I walk with the line searches. Try to put the drone ahead so we can see what's coming ahead of us and things like that, and also get picture of terrain. So one drone with line searches is enough, and usually I'm the one carrying that. Okay, you click on this button here, it'll take you straight to the Google Maps. They tell you where Sun Valley Parkway and Cactus Road is. That's where most likely all of the UTV, ATV type vehicles will go. So if you come here, this would pull up Sun Valley Parkway. You see right here, highlighted there. That's the area there. All you have to do is to click this area, and what'll happen is it'll drop down and come off of Google Maps. And you don't have to type anything in. All you just click right here and say your location right here. Just click that. I'm not going to click it, of course, because I don't want my location to be revealed, of course. But you click that, and that will take you right there where you need to go. So let's see if I can get back on this button here. Let's see, where am I? Where am I here? Try to make sure I go back so I can get you guys back where we came from. All right. Have a little time trying to navigate this button here. But anyway, I'm trying to get back to where we were. And so again, here's the button in the center here. This is specialized operator search. Like I said, this button right here will often change. It may say Sun Valley Parkway when you click on it, or it may say some other place, depending. So if you guys send it on that form, you want to, for instance, do line searches, and you know that, and you're willing to relocate and things like that, you click this button, and that will tell you that day or that weekend where that line search will be located. It just so happened right now I don't have anything investigation-wise to go different, so that's why you see the same as that map. And again, you do the same thing I said the first time. You click there for that for your location, and it will take you from your location to Sun Valley Parkway and Cactus Road. One thing I do want to mention, if I could have clicked on here, let's see if I can get it without going too far. Let's see here. Can I get it to zoom in? Let's see if I can get it zoom in there, but I may not be able to. Let me see. If I can get this road, I'm gonna show you something with Sun Valley Parkway. I think it must click on something else, I believe. But let's see. I think it did. It moved. Sun Valley Parkway. It did. Well, anyway, I was going to show you from Sun Valley Parkway. You can see that on Sun Valley Parkway, and when they say Cactus Road, I wanted to show you that it's not actually Cactus Road where we'll be meeting, but Cactus Road is the landmark that we use to identify the the area that we actually will be searching. Let's see if I could have pulled it up still. It identified. Let's see if I can get these layers going. It may let me go there now. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get the street version. Let's see if the street view can come here somewhere. Layers. Let's see. Street. Okay. I'm just going to click on the button here and see if I can get it down there. All right. Now, I wish I can get it closer. Google Maps moving kind of slow, but I really want to show you guys how. Okay, well, it's moving all over the place, so I'm just gonna forget it. But if you click on there, on that, and when you start putting your location, once you put your location in, then you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll actually get you on the street level, and once you're on the street level, what'll happen is you can see that landmark as you coming up. It's gonna direct you straight to Cactus Road. And you'll see when you make a U-turn, depending on where you come from, you come from I-10, you'll be going up Sun Valley Parkway to make a U-turn. And when you make that U-turn, you'll see the Please Help Find Daniel sign on the fence, or you see somebody standing in the street to direct you into where we'll be located. Now, if you're coming from Festival or Surprise area through that direction coming south, you will see the same thing. You just go straight before you get to Cactus Road. You'll definitely see someone standing out there, or like I said, you'll see the sign on the fence that will direct you into where we're located out there. So let me see if I can get back to this page now. Okay, I'm having a little difficulty here. Let me see, that's but still on the maps somehow. Trying to see if I can get out of this map right here, because I might have to pull up another for you guys. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up another for you. And let's see. Let me go back to this page here. There we go. Now, go back down here, and I'm gonna go back to the search page so you guys can. Let's see. All right, let's go back to the search page. Go back home, of course. Go back home, and I'm gonna go back to the search page, like I said before, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm gonna go back down here again. Like I said, on the main page, you got all
David
this
Robinson, the
information.
father of geologist Daniel Cornelia
Of course,
Robinson. We're out here to do a kind of like
turn off the video. But like I said, you come back down here and you'll get the. Let's see if I can pull it back. Okay, again, you have the special operations search here, and then you have the fly distribution. You click this button real quick. I'm gonna go on since I'm here. You click this, the map for that will come up for that map, and you can go ahead and see that it's taking you to 705 East McDowell. That'll be right here in this Walgreens. Again, you'll do the same thing. You'll put your location here. If you click on that, it'll drop or come down, and it asks you to add your location where you are currently at. Google make it easier. You'll see the drop will come down, and it'll say your current location. If you click that, your current location will pop up in that box, and then you push set to where you need to go. So that'll help out a whole lot. So you guys don't have to worry about trying to type in anything. So
yeah, I'm David Robinson, the father of geologist Daniel Cornelia Robinson.
If I go back
here to do a kind of like visual.
The top one, specialized search area,
and also to bring
that should take you
to
to the search page like I was at the first time before. I had to go back with the mapping. So you go down to the search page again. This is information that I have for my son and for you all to read. You have the search video here. Let me turn the volume off of this because I know it's getting ready to start. And that's been created by Gizzle K, like I was telling you before. All the information here on the site, the Desert Specialized Operator Search. You click that, they get the Sun Valley Parkway and Catch Road. You click here, this take you to the location for the city distribution. Okay, and also again, the Saturday special operation searches will be at 412, and I gave y'all information right here. This was at last. Again, all that was be the same. This would be the same thing. You click on this one for right now. That's where we're at. Of course, the Google map will come up, and it'll be the same as that map that you saw for the special operations search, utilizing the UTVs and ATVs. Now, let me see here. If I can go back again. There's gonna be some bunch of back and forth. So, but go back to this again. You'll see down here on the bottom, right here. Let's see where we're at. It says click here for the city flyer distribution. You click that one. Of course, you know what's going to happen. The directions for on the Google Maps will be for the Walgreens here, and that's right here in Phoenix. So the Walgreens and your location again. Click that, you tap on that, and then the drop will come down for you to put your. This all you do is click your location, and it'll automatically put it in for you. So, or you just want to type in. You want to type people probably like myself that want to manually do things. You can. Of course, again, you guys need to fill out this form, and that's the information there. Now to go back to the top here of this page of this website, I'm back at the donate button. We did the home button. Now we're at the donate. You hit the donate button and it'll take you to the GoFundMe. Now the GoFundMe is at $215,605. The goal is $225,000. And you guys, I'm telling you, thank you so much. I had an anonymous tip right here, one of the big ones here for $6,300. And I'm telling you, every bit of the money is going where it needs to go to help my operations. I've been doing this since, let's see, I wish I had the date on when the GoFundMe was created. It's on here somewhere, but it's been the earlier part since my son went missing. And to date, let me see if I have a date on here. That's February. That's a new update. June 23rd. No, that wasn't it. But anyway, it was near the time when our son first went missing, and we have been utilizing funds. I will be coming up with a fund sheet for you guys pretty soon. And my team working on, so you guys can see how the money is being utilized. I need constant funding. That may look like a lot of money, and it is. It's a very much a lot of money. I'm really grateful you guys have done that for me and my family to help me find Daniel. But we still need continuous donations to get things done. So that money has been utilized where it needs to be used, and it kept these searches going for this long. So that takes you again to the GoFundMe page. So thank you again for that. If that's the information there, so you guys want to donate, please donate. Please donate. Just know that it's a working number. That's the number that's been collected since I started the donation of the GoFundMe. Of course, that's not minusing the money that we have used to keep the search going, and also it's not minusing the fees that come out of there that we don't get that's coming off from GoFundMe. So all that is in combination is not minus. That's not money that actually is sitting in a bank somewhere. I'll just put it that way. Thank you so much for that. All right, now we're going back to the website. If I can get it back to the website so you guys can, let's see here, hit the right spot. I have a disadvantage. I have a little small disadvantage of trying to hit the button here behind my live button. So I'm trying to get it there. Let's see. Sometimes I have to guess the spot. All right. Did we get it yet? Nope. Okay. Let's see if I can get that going here. All right. Well, I think I may have to pull up a new page. So, okay, go back to this page. There we go. All right. So for that, you guys, I have the donate button there, and also have the submit information button here. So if you want to submit information, like out there, this button is for like you guys out there in the searches, and we find things. Like I told you, it's very important when you're out in the searches to use this submit info. So what you do is you pull us up on your phone while you're out there in the searches. I know my search coordinator had come up with a system using a Gaia. I really appreciate the Gaia. However, I'm transitioning back to doing everything through the website. So, doing everything to the website itself, Gaia is a good tool to track what we're doing on the ground, so we can update the maps. But when it comes to information, things like that, we're going to go back to utilizing the submit info page. Again, you have a notice there. Notice you are submitting your findings to law enforcement. And you guys have to know that's clear. This copy go to Buckeye Police Department, and a copy go to my investigator, and also a copy to go for me for my records to keep. And so you guys, when y'all send us things up, just be aware that law enforcement do get whatever you send up on your phone from out there in the desert. So that way, don't send nothing that you don't want to send law enforcement. The information submitted from this page is disseminated to law enforcement officials and to private investigation teams. The information is sent in real time. Please use caution when submitting information. If you have any questions, at all about what you are submitting through this page, please contact someone or search coordinators. And thank you. Myself, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to Mr. Smart if you have any questions about your uploads. Again, what you would do out there, you type in your name, your last name, your phone number, in case we have information about the picture you take. Even this form is for also if you guys go out there. I'm not telling you to do that, but we do have people that go out there through the weekdays on their own outside of the outside of my searches, my organized searches. I go out there sometimes, and you got people go out there sometimes, but I'm not asking you to ever do that for Daniel, search for Daniel. But if you ever do, please utilize this when you find something out there, because this is very important, because, we're none of us experts. Mr. Short is not expert. I'm not expert. Nobody's out there in that search, except for some people who do volunteer. They happen to be former detectives to have a degree in pathology and so on and so on. They're very helpful, but we still need those items to go up to Buckeye and get this. And that's the reason why we use this button. What happened is you put the information in, put your phone number in, and you have to on the coordinates. If you're standing there, one way we was doing that, and that's where the Gaia comes in. That Gaia can give you the coordinates where you're literally standing. Also, what's been kind of difficult, but some people say it's difficult, some people say it's not. It depends on the person how they feel. So I leave it up to you. But if you're out there on your own, I'm saying whatever method you use, but this is where the coordinates will go. And then one of the easiest way to do it is go on the sector map on this website, or go on the sector map, and you hit the little button on the left. You'll see a little circle button and say, hey, this is where I'm at now. Hey, look at the bottom left of the corner of that page, and you'll see the coordinates where you're literally standing. Whatever that coordinate is, you can put it right here. And so when you push this button take that picture, your camera automatically come up, and you can take that picture and you can submit it. And when you submit it, like I said, this coordinates always be there. I'm trying to figure out where the coordinates get automatic, but for right now, you got to type the coordinates in and do it that way. Now, but if you're part of the city searches, the organized city search that I have, the people that actually come to the searches, not the ones on the weekdays. If you come to the searches, only thing you would have to do is when you go on the line search, for instance, or any search, even if you UTV, HMV, and you find something, we'll have someone there to actually. So like, let's say the line searches. You're on line searches. We had a commanding person, or myself, or any one of them. You stop the line search, somebody else free a hold or whatever, we hold, and what we do, we point at that person who called the hold, and that person found the bone, for instance, and they want to submit it. We'll go over there to them, they'll put their information in, their phone number, and we can stand there and get the coordinates for them and tell them what the coordinates is, and they can type that in as they're doing it and go ahead and take their picture and send it up. So it'll make it a lot easier, or we'll just do it for you. So make it easy. We get away from just doing things through the Gaia when it comes to uploading information. The upload should always come from this website, and there's a reason why. Because of what I have up here at the top, it says it'll go to law enforcement, and we want to make sure that every picture that's taken out there, whether it's suspicious, don't have to be bones, and be whatever the case may be, we're going to send that up to Buckeye Police Department so they can have a geolocation to where that is. They can take a look at it and send it to the pathologist, his bones, determine if it's animal or human. And then, we can just keep moving from that point. Then we call clear and we'll get moving. Now, one thing you can, you come on this page, and this is going to be on most all the pages from this point, and you'll see this right here. This is the button for the anonymous tip, or for the tip line. I would just say anonymous tip because you can be anonymous or you can be non-anonymous. It'll go to the same number that you see on the bottom of the screen, right here, the bottom of the screen that's rolling across on the banner. It's the same as that, same deal. You click this, you get the number to the 24-hour tip line, and saying somebody's there 24 hours, 7 days a week, take your call. You can stay anonymous if you like, or you can do like what it says on the bottom of the screen, the stroll on the bottom of the screen here, down the bottom here that says you can text the word tip to this number, and you see the number there scrolling across the screen. You can text the word tip to that number and still stay anonymous if you like, and the form will come up there for you. Now, I want to go up just a little bit. If you guys have any issues and things like that, you can also use that 200 number that's sitting right here. That goes to me. So if you guys want to send pictures of the bones and stuff like that, don't send that to me. That's not what this number's for. This is for information. I can answer your call, or if I have my ringer up, answer call, or you just leave a voicemail. I will get back to you, or text message. I will get back to you. Sometimes I have so many people, it takes a while, but trust me, I will get back to you. So thank you so much for that. Okay, you go back up to this page, and then you go to the next thing, the volunteer page. Oh yeah, I want one thing I did skip. This is the page right here is going to be for right under submit info. There's a little tab there that will take you to the news and information, updates. What I'm saying, I'm going to update this one. They have some old information there, but the old CNN story, to some information about my son. Also, the Dr. Oz interview, the last family. This is the last family press conference that I had. So some more stuff gonna be put on there. I've been kind of neglecting that side of the news. There should be. I'm trying to get every article, a news story, everything we have done so far for my son's case, and try to get it on there so you guys can have something to watch and also give information from. So again, the volunteer, of course. This is a volunteer tab to take you back to that the volunteer page. So you'll see the drop box coming in, the download. This is where you can volunteer. You got to download the flyers, so you can create your own flyers. But I tell you again, if you guys decide to do this, I'm gonna go ahead and click on this right now. But you guys decide to do this, please, by all means, this is the template. This is the page for that. That you'll see. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Let's go back. Let's go back, because I want y'all to really get this. That'll be the change.org. We're gonna go back to that in a minute. I think we already been there, but I'm gonna go back again to that. Let me see if I can get back to where I was at. Okay. Yes. Let me go ahead and close some of these off here. Get these out the way. All right, now. What I was saying is you go right here to, where is it? Volunteers. Different ways you volunteer. Volunteer here, you can distribute the flyers, because some people's asking me, and I'm gonna click on that. Some people's asking me to how they can make their own flyers. And what I'm saying is, you guys, please, if you can, when you come on this page and you get that flyers, the PDF, this is a PDF right here, a link. This PDF, you'll see this come up here. And this is the PDF for the flyers. However, please, by all means, this is exactly what it need to look like. We got a QR code here. This is the back of the flyer. So what happened is you take this down to a print shop or things like that, and that'll be the front and that'll be back. It's important not to leave either one of these out, first of all. So that's probably easier for the print shop to put both of these on. You got to have the front of the flyer, and then you have to have the back also. So it's very important that that's in combination. The other part is to make sure that that flyer is the size of a postcard. You can tell them, hey, let's make it the size of a postcard, and that's important because they fit in the woman's pocketbook or whoever's pocketbook, and also fit in your pocket. And that's the reason why you have this QR code here, because someone having their pocket say, hey, you heard about the story about Daniel Robinson. I have this information, and you pull out the card and say, oh my God, can I take a picture of that? And say, yeah, you take a picture, but also you can use your, the QR code. Just, click on this QR code and take a picture of the QR code. They had a QR code reader, and it'll pull up the website. It'll pull up all the information, so you don't have to sit there and just tell them the whole story about Daniel. It'll pull everything on the website, and they can have that information and take it on the go with them. So, and they themselves can end up on here and create those flyers. So you can also tell them the same thing I'm saying. Please, they need to be postcard size, and they need to have the front and back like that. So it's easier if you get a print shop to do it. I'm not telling people exactly how they need to do it, but the print shop would be better. So go back from this, go back to the page here, and you come down. Let's go up the page a little bit. And also other ways you volunteer. You come down here to volunteer to search, and that again take you back to the search page that was at the first time, where you can sign up here again. Like I said, for the searches, all that we've been through this page already. So you go back to take you back to that page to check in and check out. This is very important. Check in and check out is for when you come out to the searches. Come in and check in, check out. We ask you, hey, check in and check out. You guys need to use this disclaimer here, read before going any further. By contend for, you understand that any and all activities are done at the sole risk of each participant. As such, property owners nor any team members assisting in conducting or leading the searches referred on the website will not accept and sufficiently, disclaim any and all liability whatsoever of any and all kinds, including damage or injury that may occur, and further cautions each participant of the possibility of dangerous conditions that the general improved. I'm reading from a different screen, so y'all. So please forgive me. I have to reach way over just to read the screen. General improved raw desert site may contain. Okay. Additionally, you understand that no one is permitted to dig, excavate, or otherwise disturb existing conditions, or the site, nor remove anything from the property. Finally, your access and participation is absolutely conditioned on your agreement to the disclaimer notice. As a search participant, further, you agree that you understand all aspects of this disclaimer, and if you do not understand, you will immediately discontinue any and all search efforts or seek guidance or for understanding. Thank you for your cooperation. That's coming from myself and the search team. You can read back over. I didn't read it too well. Like I said, I had to read from a different screen. This is the screen that I'm looking at. I had to have two different screens up, and it's very difficult to read. So try to read the best I can. So you guys go over there because it's very important that you go over there. And what it's really saying is, we go out there in that desert, and we know there's some inherent risk of being desert. You got the heat, you got the wildlife that may be out there, you got cactus, this thing. So that's the reason why we had a safety briefing. We had a safety briefing. We stay together. We don't go wandering off by ourselves, that type of deal. So to keep everybody safe, we haven't had any issues. So I'm really grateful for that. We have small issues where people got dehydrated and things like that. That's why it's important for me to have those specialized equipments like ATV, UTV type vehicles. That way I can give some of those who have exhaustion or something like that and give them a back ride to the command center, which, as I say, is rare. We didn't have that much, probably once or twice, about twice, 2 times so far since I've been doing these searches, but that can happen where somebody get overheated or didn't drink enough water. So again, saying those kind of inherent risks. And we also don't want anybody disturbing these people's property. They've been nice enough to let us out there. They don't need to be removing no fences and taking things and that kind of stuff. So that it speaks for itself. All specialized operations, searches, and city distribution, you are a participant in the search and distribution at your own risk. So you come out to the searches, you guys are helping me, and I'm grateful. And let's get the information about that. Users form when beginning your search, and users form when you done assisting in the search. And the reason why the check in and check out is very important. Just like the word says here, is because of accountability. Accountability, we're accountable for everybody who comes out there to the searches. I tell the team that, hey, we definitely don't leave no man behind. Don't leave anybody behind. And you guys imagine I'm leaving my son behind. However, you guys coming out there to help me search, and we're not leaving anyone behind. So that's why it's important for this form need to be filled. Note, please do not use this form unless you are checking in to begin the searches, or you are ending the search participation and going home, because we don't need a search team, which you are when you come out here to search. You're a search team. You're searching for my son, but we don't need a search team searching for a search team. So that's the reason why it's important, because we had this happen. People sign in, but they didn't sign out. They just take off and go home, and then we're out there for another hour or two trying to determine this person's still out there in the desert looking around, and then we'll find out they left. Somebody say, hey, look, no, I saw them leave. They fine. We get in contact. That's why we had a phone number list and email list, and also the type of vehicle and things like that, because, we make sure that everybody's safe. You get to sit here if you want to do the foot search, line search, ATV, or drone. So we can tell them what kind of group that you would like to be a provide in. I'm a foot search person, most likely. Also, I do sometimes the drone. So one of these things I'll be clicking. So you put your name there, of course. This today's date. So we need, that way it's required, because we know some of these forms. We want to make sure we got everything done. The time need to be there that you're signing in or signing out, because we don't know what time you left also. So like I said, we won't be looking for you. Are you checking in to the search or checking out to go home? And you make that clear. Checking in, check it out. So you choose on the others, depending on what you're doing. You consent is required. You check this box to consent to everything we talked about at the top. What we have in the safety briefing and everything, because this is stuff is very important, because we're going to tell you, you need to bring some water with you. You don't have water, we got water for you. You need to have some type of snack. You have a snack, we have a snack for you. So this right here is the consent. You click that consent to say, hey, yeah, I'm aware of that. I have enough water. So we know that you have enough water and you have enough snacks, so anything you need to be out there, because it gets hot. That desert will sneak up on you, even in the winter months, it'll sneak up on you, and next thing you know, you're hot, you're burning up out there. Is your group using an off-road vehicle for the search? I may remove this, because this probably is kind of something I really don't need right now, but you can add that for now if you're part of the UTV, ATV group type thing. If you're using the vehicle during the search, include your year, make, and model. And this is important, because you're out there and you get stuck out there somewhere, and we have to go out there and look for you. We can know what color the vehicle is. We look for what type, because a lot of other people may be out there, but we don't run to the wrong person. So we need to have that information there. So by clicking and checking in and check it out, you agree that you have read and understand the disclaimer at the top of this page, and that you are fully understand the risk involved in city distribution and desert searches. So both of them. What's all involved. You even go down to the city searches downtown, and you have to deal with certain people out there passing out these flyers, or the traffic, or this. So it's always inherent risk on everything you do. So just to try to make sure you guys are safe, we have those disclaimers and things like that, let you know what to look out for. Okay, then you come out here for the non-search. This is very important for people who want to help. They call me, hey, Mr. Robinson, I want to help. I live in Australia. I live in New York. I live in Florida. I live in South Carolina. I live in Alabama, Colorado, wherever. Even live in Washington State. And they want to help in some form or fashion, or they just can't come because they physically can't. I'm in a wheelchair, which I can, or I'm sick, I can't. Whatever the case may be, this form is for you. It's for you, and even some of the ones who come out to the searches, it's for you also. Other ways you can help. You can sign sign in here. You put your name, of course. I kind of put some free stuff there so you guys can get an idea. You put your name and everything there. Some of the required spots, what you're doing. I did this earlier, so you guys will hit the next button. After you answer that, the next button will come up here. Next thing will come up here. Will be at the top. I think if I remember correctly, it came up top here. In addition to information, you click that and do that. But if you want a response back, you hit this button here. Of course, it gives you a copy of everything you put in on that form, and then you just submit it to us. You hit the submit button right here. That'd be the submit button to send it, and then we get that form. And like I said, this form is helping us to find people who make it help in other ways. Maybe like I said, get these flyers and get like a hub or something, and you might run that hub to get this flyer distributed in different places. So you name it. As you know, I have a nonprofit coming up, the Daniel Robinson Foundation. I'm working on in the background, working very hard to try to get off the ground. And my team is out there working very hard to get it off the ground. They're doing everything they can to help me do so. So I'm really definitely grateful for them. They are actually hard workers out there doing things right now as we speak. So getting this nonprofit, this will help with that type of deal. So that's the volunteer page. Of course, sign a petition. You guys seen that? I think I pulled it down. So let me pull that back up. The petition is very important for things like I'm doing for first. When I first started this for Dane Social for my son, I think I remember having 10 signatures. I started off here. This is the first update of the page. When I first started the page here, this is it right here. It describes everything that you need to know about why I have the petition. However, over time, I had to add more things as I'm learning about what's going on in my son's case. So more things was the updates that came up. So you'll see the update post right here. Updates have come right here. They come down here. So it's loading up kind of slow. But you go through this page and you see all the updates. I had the updates here, which my team is asking me to update now. So I will be updating that hopefully sometime today or this weekend. But there'll be some more updates here currently why we need this petition signed. And this is FBI request denial. And that's one of the biggest reason why I'm asking for changing this as it goes, to change it to get this police department to do more. And when I say more, I don't need them anymore. This long after 9 months of asking them, we just need them to move out the way and just get this FBI into my son's case. So this is the petition for, is demanding that kind of stuff, and also bring awareness to what's going on in other families. So this kind of helps with several things. It's going to help with that, the pressure to get the FBI in. Also going to help with I have forensics work to get done. Buckeye Police Department had done forensic work on the scene. I'm getting forensic done on every item my son's items that he got. And so once I get the forensic work done on those things, this petition will help when it goes to the Attorney General office and the FBI and all that kind of stuff. So with your backing, you guys have a voice to it, give you a voice, and to give other families a voice, because I also going to be promoting, because of all the things that's going on with that, and talk about this whole 107,000 signatures so far. I'll be also talking about that when the foundation come up to help other families, because you know what, you guys are not just supporters to help me and my family for Daniel. You also supporting and helping me for other things, like other families who's going through situations similar to what we're going through. Again, I'm going to go back to this website here, where was that? And that was the petition that was looking at. And here it is, to set the map. Now, the set the map is a little different. And that's going to cause me to have to pull up another page, I know. But the set the map is the where it outlines everything we do out there in the searches. So you guys want to know how big this area. Look how big this desert is. This right here is Sun Valley Parkway. This little black line here that's going across. Well, I'm sorry, the white line here. You'll see it populate in a minute, so it's kind of disappeared. But that's the Sun Valley Parkway. You can see that thin white line right there. That's Sun Valley Parkway. And these are the areas that we searched. This is where my son's vehicle was found. And of course, this pin right here, it would be where he was last seen, supposedly, right? And if you click that pin, for instance, the pin would take you to, let's get to 2041. If I get it, it move kind of slow because it's on here. So you get this 2041. So if I can get this thing to pull up fast and zoom in on this, and we might can get accurately on this. Let's see. Get that down in there and get on this pin. Click on the pin. And you can get this. Let me see, make sure I'm on that pin. All right. So when you get on that pin and you look at the bottom of the screen, right down here, The bottom screen will tell you exactly where you're located when you're on those pins. But you got to keep your mouse up there on the pin, and then you look down on the bottom down there, and that will give the coordinates. And it's the same thing as you would if you was out there and you found some bones, and you say you want to find out where you at, or you want to find out where you were at last time. You would hit this button right here, which I'm not going to hit because it will give my coordinates where I'm at now. But that's the button there that you use to get that information where you're at, so you can actually help find out where you're at real time. Like I said, going out again. Let me refresh this thing so I can show you the vehicle. The vehicle will be, let me see here. Once I get it loaded up, this map will load up slow because it's coming off the desktop. So it should be loading up a lot faster. But you can see the terrain is huge. For Sun Valley Parkway, all this area that we searched. Some of these orange colors here is a different things that was going on. We probably was like more like the UTV, ATV vehicles traveling, things like that. Those are not detailed searches. Detailed searches right here in the green. These are areas I can verify just by looking at them that we actually been searching really hard by line searches, right? And we still have some more line searches to go. And some of these are going to be filled in again and changed right now, updated. But right now we have some different. These are different reasons. These have different markers where they're line searches to hasty search and things like that. We call hasty searches like everybody scattered out in a certain grid. We break them down the grids. I have my searches break down the grid. So that's it. Oh, we're gonna search 1639. We just stay within this grid and try to cover this grid and make this whole thing green. Start work. And you know, we did 19,000 acres since this vehicle was found in the location. This is the location where the vehicle was found in that this whole big grid area. So there's a lot to it. There's a lot to this map, and for you guys to really understand how we do the searches out there and the reason why it takes so long. It takes a lot because these grids separate. And one thing we're working on right now is going west of this river. It's a river, you probably can't really see it, but it's a Hacienda River here in the Wagon and Wash area. I'm trying our best to work on the west and get out here and search these areas. And it's important all the way up here. It's very important to get those areas because those areas is congestion. And also with the pin here, where my son was last seen, supposedly at his well site, all those still need to be redone here in these areas because that's right in close proximity to everything. Out west, same thing, same deal. So you guys can understand the reason why it takes so long, and the numbers that we get in the searches, it determines how fast we can get those things done. So let me get out of here on the set the map. But that is set the map. That's what we use out there in the desert a lot. Also, you have the contact button. Contact, and that would be crucial to contacting me through the website. That comes to my email address. You put your information in, put your comment, this, blah, blah, blah. That comes to the email address, and I get those personally. Also, that's other ways, or you can just call me on this number, text me on this number. That's other ways you can do that. Please help finddaniel.com and contact us. That'll come to me. All right. And then you have the anonymous tip line. Again, you click on that, which I'm going to click on it for you guys so you can see that. This goes with the other things too. All the forms I tell you, click on it. This is what the form look like. It goes to my WeTip. Like I said, they're 24 hours, 7 days a week. This number is going to change. This is my former PI's number, and I have to put a new PI's number in there. So that's going to come up changing pretty soon. And also this address. It's going to change pretty soon. But right now, that's what I have up there. And what you do is, if you want English or Spanish, because those are two dominant languages here in the United States. So that's the reason why I chose two. I'm sure I can put French and everything else there, but just the two dominant languages. That's the reason why I have those. Do you have any information regarding the circumstances of Daniel's disappearance? You can put yes and no, or maybe. You say yes, maybe. So because what you think you may have may not be so, so we can determine that. That's our job to determine that. That's investigators' job to determine that. But it does give you information about Daniel. Then you have do you believe you have seen Daniel? Yes, maybe, or yes, I have, or no. Are there any details you want us to know? Yes, maybe, or no. Optional. There's optional information. You don't have to. If you want to remain anonymous, you do not need to complete this section. But if you don't mind us knowing who you are, you just put, say, will you like to remain anonymous? You put yes. If I click that, nothing else happens. You don't have to do anything. You can put whatever information, and then you just go to the next button. But if you don't mind putting your information there, when you click that, you click that, the first thing gonna happen is this gonna come down with your name, your address, your number, your name, your phone number, and your email address. And then say, do you want to include any photos of the incident, blah, blah, blah. Once you do that, put the photos, whatever you want to do. If you want to fill it out, or if you want to stay anonymous, you say, yes, I want to stay anonymous, and then just hit the next button, and then it'll take the next screen. I'm not gonna go there, but there's a lot of information there to help us understand where. And then there's also give you a point where you can actually stay anonymous and still contact me. You say, hey, I want to talk to father, blah, blah, direct, blah, blah. You can actually use that further along. We'll actually give you an opportunity to leave a message where we, not just me, I won't be the only one to see that. My investigator can see it also to correspond with you. So if you don't want to stay anonymous. Now, again, the only way that'll happen if you hit no here. Put no, that's when you're not anonymous. But yes, if you want to stay anonymous, because they won't ask you for anything. We don't know who you are. You can put out any information you want to on there, and we won't know. So that's the beautiful part about that. So that form, this has come two ways. You got to call the tip line number you see strolling on the bottom of the screen, or you can text the word tip. And again, like I said, let me start at the beginning. This form, exactly how I just showed you, will pop up, and this first screen you'll see if you text the word tip to that line would be this page right here to bring you at the beginning of this here, tip line. So all that is there for your help me, trying to locate my son. Again, do not use the tip line for, hey, Mr. Rouse, I think you should go search the Hassayampa River up north somewhere, or I think this happened to your son. That's not what the tip line is for. You guys, if you can, please just use the tip line for what it is, for something, information you may have that would bring my son back home to me and my family and his friends. So thank you so much for that again, for going through this website with me. Again, the question and comments, if you have those kind of questions, comments, and you want to do it on the website, you click this right here, this community chat. We have a lot of discussion on here. Again, there's a tip line thing. All that stuff is right here. The phone number's there for you again. And that information there first. And you come down here, and I'm sure it look different on your page because you actually can actually keep doing that. And let's see here. You can, put in your information there, your question, and then you can post your comment, and then I will respond. So all that is for your needs in there, and you see all the comments here and things like that. And the other section right here, you see a comment that you just want to go straight to. You click on anything, and it'll take you to that comment. So again, all the rest of the tabs up here, as you know, volunteer search, sign a petition, other ways you can search that form I'll tell you about it. No matter where you're at, you can help out some way. You can donate here. You got to print the flyers. And then this is the last that I'm going through is the events. Here, you guys know that I had the Candlelight Vigil. The Candlelight Vigil is over. So now all the information on the Candlelight Vigil is done. On the bottom, where you can RSVP, that is gone. The button is gone there now because this deadline has ended. So the next event will supersede this one. This one will move down the screen, and then a new event will be here. Whether it's we're doing a marathon to dinner to whatever the case may be to bring awareness to Daniel, that session. Just keep an eye on that, and I will be giving announcements and things like that to that effect. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining in with me on everything about this website. And I hope this was very helpful to you to understand what the website is all about. So again, I really appreciate you. God bless you for being here. I will have again, I'll be coming back to do the Q&As again. So y'all guys look for that in the mornings. And sometimes I will be doing the primetime Q&A. So if you guys can join and help me and hit the like and subscribe button on the YouTube and also share, like, subscribe, and that helps, and share. That helps the algorithm get my son's story out farther. and I'm really grateful for you. So thank you so much for all you have done, everybody who's came out, and everybody who's watching this video. Thank you so much. This is not a live video. It's definitely a recording, but thank you so much for taking your time out to listen to this recording and this video to explain the website. Please help find Daniel.com. I hope you guys actually use it, and I appreciate it. Again, you're always going to see this banner behind me outlining that tip line. Like I say, you guys can lead the word tip to that tip line, or you can just call the tip line as operator 24 hours, 7 days a week to take that and take your call. Either way you rather do it, and that's it. So thanks so much. God bless you. I love you all. I love you all for everything you do, and I really mean that. God bless you, and take care.
Where is Daniel Robinson?
Saturday night, that question on the hearts and minds of Daniel Robinson's family and friends gathered at the state capitol asking for more to be done since the now 25-year-old geologist vanished in the Buckeye Desert.
My son is just not my son. He's also America's son, because this happened to a lot of families.
Since then, his father, David, organizing search parties hoping to find his son. Volunteers showing up week after week, standing strong with the Robinson family.
Daniel could be any one of us, and so we definitely need to bring awareness to the situation. If we don't speak up for him, and help find him, who will?
Daniel and my son went to the same high school. Felt it was my duty as his neighbor to be here to support him and really try to figure out where Daniel is and bring him home safe.
David's search parties found Daniel's Jeep Renegade rolled over in a ravine, airbags deployed, his clothing found inside out, boots and socks, wallet and laptop, no blood, no signs of injury, no signs of Daniel.
God knows how much we can bear, and at times I feel like I can't really take but so much more.
But in his weakest times, David says it's the volunteers that provide him strength.
Everybody know that I call them my extended family. And so this video is the same thing. We all here have one common goal, and that's to find Daniel and also to bring light. We'll have the other families.
As the Robinsons' extended family light candles tonight, their collective light shines towards that day when their question is answered and Daniel comes home. Josh Sanders, 12 News.